Alright, hey guys, Pax, welcome back to another DragonFable video this fine Friday. And in this video, we're pretty much, most likely, at least 95% completing the Malur Saga, the Champion of Avatars. Because if you guys remember, if you guys haven't watched my previous video, we are at the home stretch. We're at this portion right here, the Reckoning. We got this, then Reawakening, then Remembrance. There's a locked portion, I have no idea what that is, again, blind playthrough. And then afterwards, we'll be doing the Fires of Fate. So with that being said, a lot of content, and given on how long the wars are, how cutscene heavy they are, this might be, I think this is the 5th part. We might push it to a 6-parter. This video should be coming out, of course, on the 21st. And given that next week is Thanksgiving week, and let me just take a little detour. So just look at my, yeah, there's a Thanksgiving storybook. So honestly, okay, given how Mogloween was, I really, I feel like I should probably, instead of spending only a week doing Thanksgiving quests. Also, this music's so loud, holy crap. I kind of want to just do Thanksgiving for 2 weeks. So pretty much, yeah. So next video should be coming out on the 24th or 25th. Then after that, 28th, focusing on Thanksgiving, and then a week after that, doing it yet again. And yeah, with that being said, depending on how this goes, we might take a brief hiatus from the Malur Saga. Kind of forced to. Again, this is, yeah, man, the holidays are just back to back. It's October, November, December, and I think, yeah, January we're fine. February we got Hero's Heart Day. March a little bit. I think I completed most of the Lucky Day quest, but yeah. So with that being said, yeah, just to summarize what I said, this week, this Friday, finishing up, quote unquote, finishing up at least 95% of Malur Saga. And next week, Thanksgiving. Week after that, Thanksgiving. And then after that, come back to Malurus. And after Malurus, I might do more side quests. I might as well, dude. Just do side quests, and then just a couple weeks of side quests, and then into what is it? Frostvale, whatever you want to call it. Going into that, yeah, I want to I feel like I'm kind of pushing this as long as possible, because I pretty much can just like kind of breeze through this, like just after this do the main story and then just finish everything up. But again, I'm just kind of delaying the inevitable pretty much. And yeah, just to be honest, like there's a lot of content in this game that I've just kind of brushed over, especially with the side quests, of course. So yeah, and also on top of that, they are adding more Book 3 quests, the Dragonvar quest with Galanoth, which I still think Galanoth is a contest. It's very unlikely now, but there is still a little hope. Just gonna get into Malurus. It's been a while since we've actually seen like a main character turn into a villain. Like the most notable, of course, is Conan, but he became good now. So I mean, I guess you could say that Ja'anya went from hero to villain, but she's kind of ambiguous morally in regards to that. If anything, an antagonist. But yeah. Also, before we get into it, I just want to quickly say that I am trying a new microphone quality. Hopefully, this sounds a lot better. Yeah, if you've watched my previous videos, if you watched my videos from a year ago, my quality has changed drastically, and it's primarily because I'm just messing with the settings pretty much. Like I've been using the same mic. It's a pretty good mic, but I just can't get the right setting. Kind of a bit of trial and error, but yeah. Gonna get right into it without further ado. Not a liar. Again, they love their puns. All right, to the war. I'm assuming I might as well just check this out. I feel like this is the intro. Did we go over this already? Yeah, we did. Okay. All right, 2 battle. I feel like 2 battle is pretty much traditional at this point. Interesting. What is going on here? Okay. So we have a dispelled suppression field? This is a very interesting mechanic. So I'm assuming I have to... Meowth suppressing this area, move to... Okay, so I have to move locations. I wonder how competitive, like how crucial this will be later on, but... As a regular battle quest, I like how they kind of change things up. This is pretty cool. This kind of reminds me of AQ Worlds. In certain, especially in the older fights, there were some boss fights where like you had to kind of move to a certain location in order to like just not get nuked by your opponent or just do damage to them. It's very similar to this, but I feel like it's better executed in AQ Worlds, especially since that game is a lot more kind of like quick time, fast paced, whereas this one you can just take your time, just like switch. Also, it was very annoying back in the day, especially if you had a pretty bad... I mean, Flash games, in my opinion, back in the day, especially AQ Worlds, ran a lot worse. Like, depending on your computer, I mean, most computers weren't really gaming laptops or anything like that. I remember playing AQ Worlds at 2 FPS. There was a time I was using my mother's, like, laptop from, like, a Windows HP XP Vista laptop that was, like, created in, like, 2004, 2003. I was using that to play AQ Worlds, and it was, yeah, it was not having it. But all right, so we got 3, 4 quests. Here we go, pushing back. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, this is kind of like a secondary version of the regular battle quest. Okay, not really expecting this, but yeah, I'm just kind of building up the hype. This is the climax of this saga. So far, I am really liking this. Pretty long, but at the same time, I mean, I do enjoy this. I mean, again, I'm a One Piece enjoyer, and I mean, if you know One Piece, I mention it all the time, but it is very long. And part of it's because of its adaptation style. Just a little fun fact if anyone cares, but the reason why One Piece is so long is because they adapt one manga chapter for an episode. And looking at other mangas, some mangas will adapt like 3 manga chapters into one episode, which is why it's a lot faster pace. Like Chainsaw Man's like what, 12? The first season of Chainsaw Man is like what, 8 episodes? I think 12 episodes. And that gets up to like, I think like chapter 30 or 40 in the manga. I've been reading the manga recently. It's been pretty good, but yeah, it's kind of yapping, just kind of just in a very talkative mood, getting my vocal cords ready for the cutscenes. Yet more remain still. Okay, here we go. Respite. We also have a shop. You have to complete this first. Also, I probably should look into this, the blaster core. So I haven't checked that out. I wonder how overpowered that is, but here we go. Respite. There are so many of them. Getting tired, Wanta? You know I'm not. These old bones aren't even close to breaking. Maybe the makers didn't make me, but I am who I am. And I'm not ready to rest just yet. Glad to hear it. What about you, Ruthier? I'm just warming things up. Or, yeah, close enough. I don't need to know Draconic to understand that. What's our next target? Oh, okay. So I'm the only one who can understand Ruthier? That's good to know. I thought for a second, okay, that explains a lot. It's crazy I'm just discovering it right now. What is going on? Flashbang. What? Why'd she do that? Nada? Come to face us yourself, or only to flee should things not go your way? I'm just here to talk, to give you a respite while, well... I don't want you two dead, after all. Could have fooled me with your endless army of golems and machines. Surely they're no challenge for the champion of avatars. I just need you occupied and out of my way. Big things are happening, and we little folks should take care not to stray underfoot. And if I just take you down here and now, you can't. You know your blows won't land. You'd be wasting your energy. No, let us talk, and let us gaze across this shattered firmament. They couldn't even bother to stay on lore. No, to impress upon you their majesty, to awe you with their power, to hide from their responsibilities, they created this bubble. This secret sphere of time and space, hidden in the void. The void? The void. That twisty-turny nothing and everything between planes. I had my suspicions of where they were hiding, but to enter the void, one requires unimaginable power and knowledge. I guess that explains much, right? Because Aether also went inside. Or you just need the right tools, exactly. So you use Mialos. I didn't even know it was possible. The Exalted, well, some of them, at least, must have passed through the void at one point. Hence their ruins scattered in the depths of the Lishak. Or maybe they had more direct route from the plains. It matters not, yes. Gary Gordonson, Mialos was my key. Perhaps you've encountered ruins such as Mialos before? Ancient structures, broken and alien? They came before us, before our world, before even the Exalted. And as I found out, as I hoped, there are those such as Mialos who have the capability to pierce the plains. And what have you done to Mialos? Is it so hard to believe that I convinced him with my words? He's out there fighting the avatars on his own with all his might. And you're just saying you convinced him? Have you forgotten that it was the avatars who first imprisoned him? It was the avatars who then declared him Malurus, and along with all our fellows, locked us away in some magical artifact to be forgotten. Certainly you may have saved Mialos, but what of his own dreams and ambitions? You freed him from corruption, but would that have been the end? Had he not fled, surely the avatars would have hunted him down sooner or later. He made his choice, and don't talk of his dreams and ambitions. You only wanted to use him as a tool. He was forced by circumstances the avatars put him in. No, he didn't want to be used by you. You can't pin everything on the avatars. And yet, it all worked out. He fell out of sight, and I offered him his dream back. You saved him from the clutches of corruption and losing himself to doom. And I saved him from death, and gave him the means to fight his own battle against destiny. This balance, the balance of the exalted, I can't say this, the dichotomy, there we go, of the exalted, were two races, the same, yet opposite. I do hope you're taking notes. I'm not. I totally forgot what she was saying. I was kind of spacing out. What is this? The Celestials were beings of destiny, of good. And the Infernos, then, were beings of doom, evil. Words are just words, though. Labels. They were their natures, built into their very beings. And yet, they worked together to throw down their oppressors. These fundamental opposites coexisted and fought as one, against the ever-present yoke of destiny. The avatars, the makers, they are beings of order, of destiny. Their false balance is stagnation. But do not misunderstand. I do not intend to drag lore into doom, into darkness, for example. To do so is to decay, to erode, and self-destruct until we can hang on to whatever silver remains, or we dissipate. No, we of mortal races, we were made with both doom and destiny entwined. We self-balance. We determine our own destiny, our own doom, our own good and evil. This is our soul that cries out when oppressed, that calls us to action, that holds back our hand from going too far, that measures our justice. From what I've come to understand of Mialos, he was created to be a false being, an artificial sentience, a tool. But that seed of doom that was consuming him, that you freed from him, it infected him, bounced him, made him whole. I imagine something similar must have happened to your lock and key. ... It is a lot to process, I know, but I am no liar. Okay, not a liar is not a liar. Good to know. The avatars are changing if Mialos and lock and key could be infected. Is that not what's happening to the avatars? ... I couldn't say. I doubt they'd let me ask. And if I were to tell you that the makers have indeed been corrupted by this balancing force, this doom, it is not out of the realm of possibility. ... No, it does not. It does not exonerate them from their crimes. And who's to say that they won't succumb to their old habits? No, this is only there is only the safest and most efficient option. Thank you, Owanta. Gary Gordonson. You have been most enlightening students, and knowing your tenacity, well, think about what you're fighting for as you deal with some more of my toys. Okay, just a little break. As for the small dragon who keeps following you around, I wonder. How unusual. It seems there's much more I do not understand. We were not made to understand the workings of the gods, and yet we strive ever onward. Funny that. See you around, heroes. That lady gives me shivers all over my scales. Well, what do you think, Gary Gordonson? That's certainly some story. But she clearly doesn't have the whole picture either. Even if what she says is all true, then that just makes me feel better in my choice. I've seen what the makers have done to the Leshak, and I trust them, lock and key as well. Whatever choices we make will be our own. This I know. However, this will end. All we can do is battle on. Nice. Well said. Was that an Iki Rose reference? Maybe not. Maybe so. Break's over. Okay, that was as cutscenes go, that was pretty cool. A lot of exposition, but at the same time, I kind of like that kind of debating. I like scenes like that, where like two characters, opposing sides, kind of debate each other, And honestly, yeah, this music is so loud. Holy crap. This is the final battle. But yeah, I really do like this villain because she doesn't feel like a cliche villain, you know? She's not like any sepulcher, like I want to bring doom and destruction like that. She's more like calm, collective, you know? She's kind of smart, a little bit funny, charismatic, and as well, yeah, I just like villains that are just like not just like rage monsters, like given into hatred, given into emotion. She's more like, I'm just kind of rethinking life and stuff. I was wrong in the past and I'm trying to do better, like how I want to do better, you know? But yeah, anyways, so far really am liking this. A lot talking, but next quest, diffusing. Oh no, the bomb! Shadow Sight bomb deployed! In the case of accidental deployment, please disarm the bomb by linking the transmitter to the receiver via the signal cylinders. Okay, so this is very simple. Do I just do like that? Okay, this is actually so annoying though, because I need to find I can do like this, okay. So I should be good as long as I keep doing this, and then now I just need an L pipe. I like this minigame, it's pretty nice. Look at that, easy. Perfect. Oh, okay, that was it. One bomb down, all right. But a very easy quest to farm, nevertheless. Yeah, anyways, here we go. Last quest for this portion. Again, it's like a two-parter. Going by so fast. Revolution. Oh, potential thumbnail. It's charging something massive. We cannot slow it. Then we must defend. Join me, fellow avatars. We shall not fall. If only Nythea was here, man, she would have helped out a lot. Made this a lot easier of a battle. Hey, what's going on, Mialos? Oh shit. Again, props to developers, the people working in the background for this game. They really deserve a lot of credit. Look at that. Lock key. Isn't there anything you can do to help? This is beyond us. The stage has been set. The outcome is inevitable. We will observe. We will record. No, there has to be something we can do. Something. Would you look at that? Mialos proved just as powerful. No, stronger than I could have imagined, and yet they're an even match. All it would take is a well-placed something to tip the scales, maybe. I won't let that happen, Nata. I'm gonna burp. And what will you do? Pray to your makers? They seem otherwise occupied. Stop! There has to be some way we can... Holy crap, man. Yeah, they went all out with this animation, dude. 7 FPS. Up to 23, of course. What? Mialos, no. Wait, okay, so it was... They both lost. Oh, the final battle, here we go. I'm liking this. It's like, when it comes to this thematic standpoint, like I'm a very conflicted player. I'm in the middle. There's a, what kind of, this is a chart right here, I forgot the name of this. Nice little Venn diagram with me in the middle, as well as Ruth here. Just like the stories, scattered through the void itself. The makers, Mialos, we're back on lore, in the Deadlands. What happened? These orbs. Curious things. Fragments of power. Embodiments of will. The avatars. Are they now? Such power, such will, even like this. Step away, heretic. You've wrought enough destruction. Are you two insane? We're lucky lore isn't being consumed by the void. Mialos is injured. The avatars have been reduced to these orbs now, and still you're at each other's throats. Reduced to orbs, perhaps, but still a potential threat. We must be sure, Gary Gordonson. Some experiments are in order. Perhaps. You will not harm the makers any further, heretic. Gary Gordonson, to my side. Error. We shall serve. Just stop. She's blinded by reason. Blinded to reason. Filled with hatred. And she denies the truth for her own comfort. She will never concede. Oh no, I knew this was coming. This is from the Venn diagram. What will I do, dude? This will determine everything. Either side with Natha or side with Uwanta. Oh gosh, dude, this is too much for me. This is too much for Gary Gordonson. Ruther, what do you think? He's hungry. He doesn't care. Okay, all he cares about is food. I haven't fed him in a while, but okay, this is moment of truth here. I have no idea how this will affect the story. I'm assuming it'll affect it drastically. Again, props to the developers of this game, because they really did cook with this finale. And it's not even the end. This is like the first part of finale. There's still more with Rentalis. Okay. So let's just look at the arguments. For one thing, Uwanta, she had a bit of character growth. Yeah, she's a lot less like... I think she's more questioning the makers now. She's like, I still respect them, but like I don't like how they kind of weaponize like religion, stuff like that. Whereas Nata is like, I hate them. They kind of limit freedom. The overall theme is freedom. And as a One Piece fan, I am kind of siding with Nata. She is very much like, I was gonna say Blackbeard, but more like Luffy, I guess. Again, you probably doesn't. If you guys don't watch One Piece, you probably don't really understand that. But main character is Luffy, and his whole thing is about freedom. If you ever watched Attack on Titan, yeah, Luffy's very similar to Eren, kind of, but less of a doomer. So, okay, here we go. 50-50. Part of me does want to side with Natha. Like I feel like I'm thinking about this too much, but again, this is gonna determine a lot. Uwanta, oh, gosh, man. I feel like the whole theme of book 3 is control. When it comes to the Rose is about controlling magic, or if anything, destroying magic. Kind of like, it really depends. Kind of like a middle ground, kind of a gray area. So, and I feel like Natha's against that. Like if, yeah, I mean, if Natha went up against Janya, she would probably be against Janya. So, because, yeah, Janya limits freedom. But Uwanta, you know what? I'm going with my heart, man. I'm siding with Natha. Natha is not a liar. Uwanta, we'll make you see our side, okay? Here we go. Sigh. I'm sorry, Uwanta. Natha's right. I wish there was an option where you can just choose nobody. I would have just chosen that. You as well, Gary Gordonson. If not for your hesitation, I shall bear the makers to the shack. They shall be entrusted to the priestesses until they regain their strength. Do not try to stop me. Uwanta, no! There must be another way. They are our makers, Gary Gordonson, our avatars. And I am their champion. Gary Gordonson, she means to... We must stop her. What? Rentalis! Release this at once. Stop the old lady. Retrieve these orbs. What the fuck's going on? You do not command me, Natha. I make my own decisions. After all, I am free. What are you doing? The avatars... Can you not see for yourself? They're so much more interesting now. And, I must say, as is Gary Gordonson. And perhaps Uwanta. I want to see what happens. Rentalis, you do not know what you... I know perfectly well what I'm doing. Uwanta and Gary Gordonson will fight. I want to see what happens. You do not... you mean to stop me? If Gary Gordonson falls, we will seize the avatars ourselves. Or do you mean to fight me? You know I am willing to fight for my choices, and your tricks won't work on me. I do. Sigh. Come on, Rentalis. I leave Uwanta to you. Gary Gordonson, don't let her escape with the avatars. Oh my gosh, dude. A bunch of plot twists. Uwanta, no! So be it. Oh gosh, Gary Gordonson, if you stand in the way of the makers, then you shall be the first to fall before our might. Oh, gosh, dude. Yeah, the music really sets the mood, man. I don't want... This is why I love DragonFable. They always introduce new characters, and you grow invested with these characters. Uwanta, At first, I mean, I didn't really like her that much, but now she kind of grew on me. And I am the slayer of old people in general. I used to be old men, and then I did beat up Grams that one time. But now, oh gosh, dude. Uwanta, Avatar of the Makers. Avatar of the Makers. Interesting title. Ruth, you're forced to fight with me, man. You chose this side as well. Music is just so good, man. Holy crap. They really did cook. Again, I can't stop saying this, but props to the devs, man. They really did cook. And I'm just gonna have this playthrough. Might as well, dude. I'm just gonna fast forward it a little bit, but just enjoy this amazing music. Alright, this should finish off Uwanta. Oh gosh, dude. This is sad. This is very sad. I don't know if she's gonna be this permanently, like, this dead after this. But, damn, dude, this is truly a tragedy. And I feel like I'm kind of guilty, because, I mean, I don't know. I really wish there was a third option. Just, like, don't choose a side. Just be like, if this is gonna be like this, I'm just gonna be, like, left out. I don't care. And then if something happens, then I'll step in. But I'm just gonna slowly finish her. Here we go. Yep, there she's imploding. Yeah, look, she's still alive. It kind of ended like this. Makers, I failed you. Uwanta, they don't care. Uwanta fate, they don't care. You are your own woman, and yet you dedicated your life to them, to the Makers. But now they're gone, and life goes on. Our faith, our prayers. Haha. Well, another. What's so funny? I understand how you feel, Uwanta. After so long, this feeling, I understand. Where do I go from here? Where does Leshiak go from here? Wherever we want. ... I want to bring the truth to Lore, starting with Leshiak. The land would be thrown into chaos. You do not know. You cannot. And what of those who oppose you? You'd be sowing the seeds for revolution, of civil war. That's why I want you to come with me, Uwanta. You are a hero. I do not know how to break the news gently, so to speak. I have no intent to tear down the holy throne or claim it for myself. But there should be a place for those who wish to live for themselves. ... Ah, freedom. It tastes just as refreshing as I imagined. Okay, Ruth here. This is literally essentially sleeping under dead bodies. Just taking a nap. Sounds like you're both heading back to Leshiak then. And what of the avatars? And Mialos? Mialos will survive. The systems are slightly damaged, but intact. Well constructed, Natha. Why, thank you. As for the avatars, we have a proposal. We have a plan. Oh? Is taking them to Leshiak out of the option? We wish to contain them. In time, they will emerge, their power regained from the wastes. The plains. As they are now, they are dormant. Inactive, yet pliable, malleable. Were they to return to Leshiak, the influence of destiny would likely overpower what doom has been implanted. In time, they would return, more powerful and heavy-handed than before. We shall contain them, keep them in balance, until the time is right. They won't cause your systems to go haywire or anything else unexpected. What I mean is, you're sure this isn't a mistake? We cannot tell the future. We can make predictions. We believe this to be the best course of action. Well, the avatars did seem to be changing for the better. I do not like this. The Makers, this doesn't feel right to me. Right. Wrong. It is relative. Trust us, Iwanta. That's not very reassuring, you know, but it's better than giving them to her. Okay, nobody asked, but it's fine with me. Storage crates are quite difficult to crack. Even more so when you're sentient, I imagine. I know. Yeah, I've been inside them, dude. It's truly a nightmare in there. Then I suppose we're agreed. We'll entrust the avatars to you, Lock and Key. A logical decision. They will be secure. Now that that's sorted, we should make sure Meowth is okay. They went through quite the ordeal. Yawn. And I still have so many questions. Okay. So we got this. That's, oh, okay. This is cool. So I could upgrade Iwanta's blaster, which I will do eventually. Honestly, yeah, I might just commit to just farming. To spend like one day farming. Yeah, just off camera. But complete quest. Somehow, miraculously, it has ended in an understanding. Wait, where did Remtalis go? Exactly, there's one more thread. We got Broken Experimental Visage. Man, dude, top tier writing. That felt like an ending, so I'm kind of scared. Nothing, it isn't over yet. Nothing is what it appears to be. Actually, I have no idea what I'm saying, but yeah, here we go. Just gonna get right into it. Reawakening. Okay, little jump scare. This feels like a very One Piece ending. This another One Piece reference. Stay strong, Meowth. The power source is still stable. It's just a matter of time. Sigh. Just a matter of time. Perhaps a break is in order. Iwanta and Gary Gordonson are still downstairs. They are enjoying themselves. It is highly probable that they would appreciate your company. I suppose that's a socially expected option. It is what data shows to be beneficial to friendship-based associations. Right. I guess I must put in some effort. Don't go anywhere, Meowth. I'm not finished, Natha, liar. And neither are you. And then he said, man, what happened to that Tog? Yep, he did say that. Is something bothering you, Iwanta? It's not like I dislike your company, Gary Gordonson. You've been a fine companion, but with the gods of Leshak locked up in an ancient sentient relic, no offense, Key. None taken. And my journey home being a prospective adventure in itself, and Nata shutting herself in her room with Meowth. Yes, there's quite a lot weighing on my mind, Gary Gordonson. Remtalis is still out there too, and something about that doesn't feel right. It makes my sword arm twitch. Maybe I can try and talk Nata out of her room. We can discuss what lies ahead for us. Or Key, can you tell Locke to try to help convince Nata to calm down? It is done. Already? Wow. I don't even have to leave my chair. Whatever could you be referring to, Remtalis? The avatars, the makers, they're dormant now. We are free. I have friends. A happy ending for all. You know there is more. You promised to help. To help with that suffocating thread wound around our necks and hearts from the dreamless sleepers. From Aquilibria? I promised to help, and I did. We took down the avatars. You helped me, and I helped you. How far that help goes was never specified. And I will not oppose you if you leave me be, but I will not help you in your madness. You've seen the hints in your exalted remnants. There is still yet another yoke to wriggle free from. I'm done, Remtalis. Surely there are other people you can pester with your dreams into the unknown. Heroes. I need heroes to tear down the tyranny. Really? I'm in the middle of something. And now that the avatars are free, I will have my answers. Is this really appropriate music for this? I feel like something bad's about to happen. You're at least bringing the others in as well, right? Maybe I should warn them. Hey, Locke, can you... There has been a development. Remtalis has appeared. I suggest you prepare yourselves for unanticipated slumber. Finally! Alright, I'm finished. I'm ready to grill some anglerfish. Let's do this. That's definitely a slur. Okay. Unanticipated slumber? Wait, I thought Nata could stop Remtalis from... Oh. Nice. The heck am I... What is this? Back to school? Hey, Rentalis, have I mentioned how ridiculously unfair your magic is? Oh, there you all are. Is this Adventure Friends 3? I'm waiting for the third one. Release us at once, Rentalis. What is going on? Settle down, class. I require your help. The help of heroes such as yourselves, who have been freed from Destiny's yoke. And you couldn't have just asked? What do you need? 10 tog hides? Our goal is to free Aquilibria. You cannot free a concept. Aquilibria is what it is. You are being foolish, Rentalis. You are being too narrow-minded. What is Aquilibria? When the Exalted sought to destroy their own gods, their controlling gods who wanted only perfection and order, they succeeded. To an extent. Blah blah blah. Turned dormant and likely to remain so forever. The Exalted did quite a good job, all things considered. Dormant and dreamless, but still here. Still influencing the course of the lives of every being on lore. But Nada said they're a concept? Never heard of them. I think this is getting a bit too existential for me. They don't speak. They don't feel. They just are. Whatever they are. And the tyranny of their control must be severed. I must enter their minds. If they have minds, they will bend or they will be crushed. They must see. You must see. You will understand. ... So let me get this straight. You want us to help you free the ill-defined remains of some ancient conceptual gods or whatever they are? Because you think they might be secretly controlling everything and everyone? I can't say it doesn't sound fun, but no thank you. No thank you, Rentalis. I'll pass. This sounds beyond me. I am not interested. So let us free, you hypocrite. What is going on? Wait, Mialos? Hi, it's me, your buddy Mialos. I think Rentalis should, I think we should help Rentalis. Did you really think that would convince us? Very well. If you will not join me, then I shall bury you in your dreams, a labyrinth of slumber you cannot escape. What the fuck, man? We just want to chill. It's been a long arc, and then he's like, no, you're not done yet. Other heroes will rise, and they will assist me. You will be forgotten in time. Oh, shit! I can't believe it. He turned on us. I can't move. I swear. I'm going to make a stew out of that fish. Another slur. Another. Can't you do anything to stop him? Oh, but isn't this exciting? Another. Sorry. I could maybe have stopped him from pulling us in, but I was just so curious. He seemed so earnest. A little bit harder to escape once we're in here, though. Perhaps I'll visit I'll visit after an eternity or two, see if you've changed your minds. If you begin to understand. Oh, shut it, fish boy. Okay. What's Meow's doing here, by the way? That's a good question. I was working on them earlier. I suppose it's possible that Meowlos is actually recognizably sentient after being disconnected from the mechanism mainframe, but for Meowlos to still be asleep inside the dream? Perhaps there's another layer of sleep in the metal head of theirs. Isn't this fascinating? Sure, but we have to stop Rentalis before he can finish whatever this is. I'm trying. Ugh. None of us can move. Why struggle? I'm enjoying the show at least. Wait, what about Lock and Key? They're still out there. Maybe they can... ... What? Oh, come on, there wasn't even a fight. Yeah. What is going on? We're breaking the game. This is Adventure Friends 3. The unofficial sequel. Oh, hello, protagonist. Lock? Key? Is that you? Connection established. We are sure this is the one? We are. We advise bracing yourself. I'm ready. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck is going on, dude? This reminds me of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. There's a little... Yeah, the ending of that. There's a bunch of shit just happening randomly. Am I free? Where's Ruthier? Where's Owanta and Nata? We are layered up in your dream. This is not reality. Rentalis has put you all into a shared dream, including himself. We presume he intends to try to imprison you until you are pliable to his whims. We are attempting to guide you to relative safety. Could you just hit Rentalis with something? The dreaming one that is not in the dream. Oh, this is getting confusing. That error. We do not know what potential adverse effect that may have on you. Yes, We are being safe. Right, so what's the plan? We are currently searching for the others as well. But as we have a stronger connection to you, we found you first. As this is a dream, it is somewhat malleable. You must break down the barriers between layers and find your way to Ramthalos. You must break free. Smashing things? Yeah, I can do that. You can't hold me here, Ramthalos. I will not be defeated here. Nice. One last stream then. One last stream to the war. Here we go, reawakening. I'm assuming this was the intro, so there's 2 battle. Nice. But that was pretty interesting. So, hold up. So that fight, the battle in the previous war, like the basic battle, was that just a one-off thing? Because I like the mechanic, but we only used it once. So we're gonna use it again for this one. I don't know, we shall see, but yeah, I really am liking this. It definitely, if you ever play Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, it's like Revelations, man. Just like, everything seems fine. Like, we all did everything, and then one little shit just comes out of nowhere and just fucks everything up. Kind of like that, pretty much. Alright, fairly easy, of course. Here we go. Speed running through this. Might be a long video, really hard to gauge. It's been 48 minutes so far, but a lot of cutscenes, so yeah. Uwanta is here. Here we go. So, let's see, Uwanta, what's going on? Great job. Okay, this is different. Lock, key. Hello? Familiar voice. It appears you have a visitor, Uwanta. Who's there? Oh, she's back! Uwanta, Vanya? Ah, and here I thought your voice was simply another illusion. What's going on? What are you doing? Why is Voina here? Did Ramthalos capture Voina too? Whatever happened to Voina we met, this Voina was born from my own dreams. The warrior required required assistance, and from the depths of her memory and imagination, I was created. What you see here is nothing more than an extension of Uwanta's mind. I was thrown into a nightmare. My family gone. My old companions turned against me. And the makers. I'm not foolish. I knew it was a dream. I know this is still a dream. I tried calling out for you, Malos, or even the liar woman. No response. And the next honorable warrior that came to mind that I have known was Voina. She made an impression on you? Her story of standing against the odds for justice, her fury ever burning. I saw some of myself in her. Some parts I'm proud of, some I'm not. This manifestation of Voina helped calm me, helped block out the nightmares. I centered her in the storm, reminded her that she cannot let herself be lost in the chaos of nightmares. But you're not actually Voina, right? I am merely a manifestation of Uwanta's subconscious memories and thoughts. It's a lot less reassuring when you say it like that. Never mind that. How did you find me, Gargorenson? Lock and Key helped me break out of my dream, I think. We need to find Ramthalos and stop him one way or another. To be honest, I was just smashing anything that got in my way, until I came across you. Ha, and by the Maker's divine will, you just happened to find your way to me. Well, I've wasted enough time sitting around like an old lady. If Ramthalos is in here somewhere, my sword and my wand have an appointment with his face to keep. Oh, what the fuck? That's kind of scared me a bit. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Heroes. Wanta? That's not me. I'm not doing that. Why? Why will you not simply see? How can I make you understand? Ramthalos, I should have expected this level of resistance. You're a hero after all. So you're so interesting. But you really must stop this petulance. You're here for your own good. In timeout. And you're not going anywhere. Oh gosh. Here we go, Wanta. We got this. Tis a flesh wound. Very easy fight. It's gonna quickly just just finish. Look at that. 1 health? Wait, hold up. He refuses to fall. What? I'm assuming you have to do DOT damage? I am gonna be doing it, so okay. should be dead. What's his name? Uwanta, you get the final hit. There we go. Nice. Ramtalis can make all the excuses he wants, but his actions are those of a villain. Maybe. There's some truth to his words. Also, it's kind of ironic, because he's all about freedom, having us free, but again, he's kind of like entrapped us here, so a bit of irony to that. Maybe. But he doesn't need to imprison and torment us to simply speak to us. No, his words and his deeds do not match in the slightest. Lead the way, Gary Gordon. I will steel myself for whatever trials await us ahead. The protagonist is doing well. He is. But the path is becoming harder to manipulate. We will require assistance. Then we shall guide them to Mialis. Mialis will be able to help. Malice can dream? Malice can dream. Dove Tomix, is that you? Is this are the devs talking to us? Is this like a Minecraft moment? The ending for Minecraft, not the movie, but like the game. I'm pressing on, moving onward. Alright, here we go. Next quest. We're gonna be finishing it off with. Actually, we shall see, depending how long this will go, because this is a pretty long video. But I do want to finish this. There we go. Oh, this must be Mialis' dream. I don't see them anywhere, and I don't remember this room in the ancient rooms. What's the pronouns for Mialis? They referred to this person as, or this thing as he, now it's them, okay. Is that a dragon? Mialis, are you here? Be careful, Gary Gordon. We don't know what tricks Ramtalis might have planned for us. Let's try pressing some buttons. Great. What could possibly go wrong? Ominous music. You blink your eyes, looking around as your vision clears. All around you, a verdant grassland sways in the sunny breeze. Impossibly tall structures can be seen in the surrounding horizon, shining light reflecting off of their indistinct surfaces. Vibrant streaks of color are etched across the sky, cutting through the blue from above, hovering beyond the clouds. Try help, blah blah blah. Okay. Here we go. So, help. What do we do? So, are there gonna be like multiple endings to this? I wonder. We can just give up. So, okay, it's, yeah. I mean, look, you stand in the grassy field, blah blah. Just kind of skimming through this. I can go anywhere. Okay, let's sure go north. Sometime into your journey, the wind rapidly picks up around you. You look up to see more shapes pass over, large winged creatures in the horizon. Okay, look horizon. You look to the horizon. Those structures, are they buildings? Giant metal buildings? Can I go horizon? Is that a thing I can do? Okay. You begin walking towards the structures of the horizon. After a while of walking, the field quakes beneath you. You pause, concerned, as the sky above you suddenly glows a dark red. I can read. The blue sky and the colors beyond are blotted out by inky darkness. The field shudders once more, but this time you hear a loud explosion. Soon the darkness above begins to fade. The sky returns along with the distant streaks of color. Your quest continues. Okay. Look sky? You look up to the sky. It's blue with lights and clouds. Okay, so can I go horizon yet again? Is this... Okay, so the ground begins to rumble. The winds pick up. Okay, so same thing happens. What do I do now? I went north. You walk and walk and walk. A loud, head-shattering noise echoes across the field. It fills you with anxiety as you turn your head across the sky, to the sky. Darkness creeps from the distance, obscuring the colored streaks, absorbing the light. Small black red dots begin. Okay. Look field. You look around the grassy field. Yeah, stretches every directions. Okay, so I just gotta keep on going in certain directions. Let's go east. What is east? A lot of reading, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this. You're used to the sound of the alarm by now. What was once almost brought you to the ground has become dull and muted. Okay, I'm just trying to skim through this. I went west. After so long, you finally reach your destination. You look up at the tall structure before you. The glittering shine of so many colors fades into white as the tower rises rises into the sky. This is it. You're ready. The door rises. Your heart pounds. This is your duty, your choice, your destiny. You enter, and everything fades around you. Your quest continues. It's just a look. You see nothing. You hear nothing. Is the field still there? Go north? I don't know at this point. What is going on here? Systems initializing. All systems active. Hardware errors detected. Intelligence core unstable. Really, I thought you get lost in whatever random sparking was produced from this whatever this is. Well, a dream is a dream. Let's see if there's anything I can find. Ah, here we go. Hopefully this can keep you preoccupied for a while. Okay, let's press enter. There we go. Yes. All right. This, sure, energetic sheep. Why not? All right, not that bad. Hordesbane really came in clutch with this. There we go. This is why you shouldn't press buttons. Memories, such fleeting memories. By the makers, you did it, Gary Goranson. Well, you did something at least. I was a hero. I am once more. Mialos, can you hear us? Are you awake? Gary Goranson, Wanta. Was that a dream? I didn't see anything except the sheep. That was really weird. I think it was. Where was that? I am sorry. I do not remember beyond what we experienced together, but I feel a profound sadness. Was that MechQuest? I wonder. How do we get you here with us, Mialos? Where are you? I am here. Is there any way we can make you not just a voice? I do not envision myself as belonging to a physical form. I do not require one. But I can see and think, and dream, apparently. Remtalos has trapped us all in a dream. We're trying to stop him, and find Nada too. Is there anything you can do to help us? A shared dream, yes. I believe I can help guide you. Great job. Well done, protagonist. Lock and key. About time they showed up. More disembodied voices. It has taken much of your power to guide you this far. So this is lock and key, okay. I thought it was someone else talking. The further you surface, the more barriers you cross, the more difficult it is to maintain our thread. Mialos will assist us. I understand. Yes, I can see the path to Nata. You will remain anchored as you progress to meet Remtalos. Let nothing stop you. You don't have to tell us twice. Nothing has, and nothing will. Indeed, we're heroes after all. Great job. After a long journey, a hero returns. Perfect character development. Gosh, do we have like 4 more quests? It's gonna be a long video, so I might just end it with, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna end it on Forgotten Dream. I'm just gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. Again, I'm sorry guys, but this is pretty long. I do have to go soon, so yeah, given this length, this definitely will be a, I think, 6-parter. So yeah, just letting you guys know, but here we go. Okay, this doesn't do anything. Okay, that's... Are the buttons broken or... Okay. That was weird. There we go. Oh, finally got around to me, did you? Hello, Nata. I didn't think myself so susceptible to Remtalos' manipulations, yet here I am, mired in doubt. None of that now, liar. We have to work together to stop Remtalos. It's funny. You say those words. We're going to make it through this together, Nada. Is this my nightmare? I should be ecstatic, but I am filled with apprehension. Is this my fear, called a friend, only to be used when my power is required? That's nonsense. It may be too soon for me to consider you a friend, but you have nothing to fear from us. ... Then perhaps you're just the next dream to be twisted and crushed. Nada, begone, tired illusions. I grow wary of Remtalos' games. By the makers! Not a liar. Despite what you may wish to think, we are real. We are heroes. Or we are here. Yeah, did I read that correctly? Sure. We're not some product of your dream created by Remtalos. Oh, you nearly blasted a hole right through Gary Goranson. Sorry about that. It sounds like Remtalos' dream manipulation really affected you. Uh-huh. Nada? Do you want to talk about it? Nope. ... But thank you for finding me. For reminding me I'm not alone. Oh shit, the tree's evil! I can't believe it. That was... Wow, dude. Oh, but you are not alone, Nada. Shut it, Rumtalis. I've had enough of you and this tree for that matter. What has the tree done? Don't you remember all the good memories you've had under my shaded boughs? All the anger, all the crying? You don't expect actual people to understand what you've been through, do you? Gergornson, Uanta, Mialos. May I ask for your assistance in pruning this sorry attempt at a nightmare? Absolutely. A tree? Really, Rumtalis? Yeah, I've slaughtered a lot of trees back in my day, so this is really... I am not against deforestation. Yeah, when it comes to Gergornson. Okay, this is the most annoying plant I've ever faced against. This is the second time this plant has healed. So, healing back to 5k, I used all my combos, and then now I'm just left with nothing. Okay, so, damn. I'm just gonna do this, why not? I might as well drought, I'm kind of forced to do this. Probably, maybe I should have healed, but it's fine, I'll just chill like this. Alright, this is rather scary, so healed yet again. I'm at 852, 724 now. I can do Hunt, Prey, then next turn Evil, and then finish. It should be dead as long as it doesn't heal. I could also shield. I might be forced to do that, depending on this turn. But doing a lot of damage. Okay. Wanta is dead. Oh gosh, alright. Yeah, this is the most annoying shield, or not shield, tree. Nada, can you do something, please? Okay, she's just aura farming, dude. Okay. Gosh, I might as well shield. Yeah. I need to avoid, because I will be taking a bit of damage, so... Alright, this might be able to kill. So finish. Hunter combo's about to fade. Here we go. Okay, come on. Last hit. If not, I swear, dude, this tree's gonna heal again. Okay, nice. Holy crap, that was so annoying. Now that that annoyance is out of the way. Okay, great job, Nata. Where's Mialos? Oh, they're kind of just around. I'm not sure. In a dream of infinite possibilities, you couldn't even think up a corporeal form for them? It is not necessary. I can accompany you as I am. No, this won't do at all. Hey, there's Mialos. Much better. Is it? Easier to talk to when I have something to talk at. So what's the plan? We're finding Rumtalis, yes? Yeah, we are. We're fighting our way through the layers of our dreams and nightmares into his dreams. Yes, we will confront him, or I can't talk right now, but you get it. I'm losing my voice. Or yeah, and we're doing this how? Gergornson has just been destroying things. It's been working. Just as you are in a dream? Well, yeah, I'm me. What else am I supposed to do? Use your imagination. We're not going to wake up. We're not going to wake Rumtalis with the power of friendship. Well, actually, Lock and Key and I have been. The power of friendship worked to save you. Yes, so it did. But to get to Rumtalis, we'll need. Oh my gosh! What is that? A rocket? The power of overwhelming force. We may wish to cover your you may wish to cover your eyes or not. It's only a dream after all. Covering my eyes. I don't want to see this. Actually, maybe I do. Oh my gosh. Great job. The power of a dream. You could have just done that at any point. It's so nice to be appreciated, really. Let's go. That's our way forward then. Let's go. Yes, I have many words for Rumtalis. Some of them quite magical and painful. Well, come on. Up you come. Much faster than going by foot. I may be happy if I never dreamed again. If Rumtalis wasn't trying to force us to join his cause, I would have to have a long talk with him about how the rules of reality in dreams work. Okay, right, here we go. Next stop, Rumtalis. Look at that, that's using your brain right there. I feel like the animators were like, you know what, we might as well do this. Save us some time and also get a little laugh. That was clever, Locke. But we did not think it was appropriate to reveal ourselves. They were having a moment after all. Better to let her imagine it was of her own power. Oh, perhaps. Damn. Only Ramtalis remains. Indeed, but he is not alone. He was never alone. What is going on? There's a final villain? Only Ramtalis remains, sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna end it with this cutscene. Because, yeah, I do have to go in like 8 minutes, but hopefully this won't take that long. But yeah, here we go. Forgotten Dream. It does. Okay, there we go. That's Forgotten Dream. As you can see, the button doesn't work again. Wait, him doesn't. What is this? Oh. Okay. So we unlocked this after. Wait, what is this? Okay, lore still blows up. I don't. We're not in lore. We're in a dreamscape, but lore still just blows up for some reason. But okay, so this was only unlocked after completing Nada's quest. Okay, good to know. Nice. So I'm assuming Forgotten Dream will be unlocked after Rebirth, but still, I'm planning on ending the video here because I think Rebirth will be the final boss against Ramtalis, and then afterwards, always back here, dude. Just want to say hi to Ardix. Let me look over here. So, gosh, dude, we will be forced to take a break, unfortunately, depending on how Thankstaking goes, if it's that interesting. But okay, so we are currently looking at the roadmap yet again. Reawakening, then we have Remembrance, which is the epilogue, and then maybe the Fires of Fate. So next time we continue this, I'm going to be concluding Reawakening, Remembrance, and then whatever this lock button is. And it might be a 7-parter. At this point, technically 6-parter, because if locked is the Fires of Fate, I'm just going to say that the Fires of Fate is like its own thing, because it says you have to complete the Malur saga. So we're done with the Malur Champion of Avatar saga, proceeding into kind of like a mini saga, I'm assuming. We shall see, but yeah, so far I really am liking this. Again, Natha is my favorite character, one of my favorite characters from book 3 so far. Yeah, she's just so cool. And then kind of like her character growth and how yeah, she's kind of developing feelings now, emotions, can kind of relate to people, feeling needed, which is all too nice. Master Brump here just doing nothing. Yeah, a lot of talking. That's the video. Again, rather long, but when it comes to recording, I feel like this is the most comfortable I've ever been. Like, usually, you probably notice there's like a lot of cuts in some episodes. That's because it's like, yeah, I just really can't speak. But for this one, I was just rather fluid with my speech, which is pretty good. I mean, I've been doing this for over a year, so getting very comfortable. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. And with that being said, next video doing Thanksgiving, and depending on how long that will be, how interesting that will be, it might be 2 weeks, if not just only 1. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys next Monday/Tuesday. Peace.